Now in our jail, since the occupation, since 1948, the women, they continue struggled against the occupation with men, arrested or martyrs, or responsible to bring the fighters or to caring about fighters in Palestine or in all Palestine. So, since a long time, since the occupation started in 1948 until now, the women, they faced the same problem of women from the occupation. So now we have in the prison, we have like 40 women in the prison. There is like 5 women, they are delivered and they are mothers inside the jail. There is like, I don't know the number, I will not speak about numbers. There is a woman they judged for all her life in a prison, like 20 times all her life in the jail. So they judge them, they arrest them, they kill them. The same of men. We live in the same step with men in Palestine.
Do most of the people in the refugee camp come from small villages in the country where they lived a totally different kind of life, not in these cement blocks, these little streets, but they had fields, they maybe had cows, maybe some chickens, and they were farmers?
Yes.
Would you say the majority of people living here in this camp come from that kind of a background, come from a village background, country people?
Yes, the majority, yes. They came from the same level, the same situation. They are farmers. They work in their land.
Right.
They have the sheep. They have the cows. They have even export the food. With
cheese. They might make cheese.
The vegetables, the grass, everything. So they came to the camps in the same from the same
background.
Right. Even now, the Palestinians, even they are in the country, but now they are refugees because they certificate the land for the wall, or to build this new settlement, because they will bring like 1 or 2 million of Jews from, I don't know from where, so they have to prepare houses for them. But who will pay? The Palestinians. They will become refugees for those settlers that they come from outside. Especially they came from Ethiopia, or they are not Jew. So almost of them, even from Russian, they came from Russian, they are not Jew, they are Christian. And just they want to make the demography problem here, because the demography for Palestinian people, it's increasing each month or each daily, because we have a lot of pregnancy and delivered a lot of children, because our society, our traditional like this. So they want to
balance it more.
Balance for Palestinian and the Jew, because they want a Jew state for Jew people. For others, no life for them. Please go outside. As the settlers, what they speak, you can go to Saudi Arabia. It's Arabs there. Why you live here? Go there. There's a desert, Arabs desert. You can go. All the Palestinians, they can live there. Why they clashes with us and struggled? We haven't struggled here. We have to shut up and go outside and let the land for the Jew. They come from anywhere, from the world and built the houses. And you know, we are sad because all the government supporting them. And they give them a reason to attack us daily after daily. Even now, the negotiation between the Palestinian and the Israeli. And they know that they are lying. No one caring about Lieberman or Netanyahu, caring about Obama, what he said, nothing. He will not... I don't know, we will not speak about globalization and... She's the daughter of my sister.
You're the auntie. You're the auntie.
I am aunt.
How, do you have any thoughts as to how, other than that the Palestinians must get back their land? I mean, that's what I hear you say. And I don't know how to phrase my question. I'm going to think a little more.
Yes.
Before I ask.
You know, right of return, it's a dreaming for all the Palestinians. We will not forget these things. As I know that I am Suheir, I know that the right of return, it will happen one day. Even my children, all the young, they know that this camp or miserable life, it's not our life. We have to speak about boycott Israel. Maybe you think that it's a lot, but when you stop by products or I don't know what, there is a lot of list of boycott Israel.
We're going to be meeting with two groups who are going to talk to us about
Yeah, you know, we don't want from any people to suffer. No, just we want to let the Israeli government that there is a pressure outside that stop killing the Palestinian people, give them their rights. So when they find that the people they think about the Palestinian and not Palestinian, maybe you will think about the people in Darfur or in Iraq or everywhere, but they have rights. So if we don't think as a humanity with people, it's not a life.